Hi everybody, coming at you from my kitchen today. I wanted to share some ideas with you for projects that you can do at home for making your own instruments. During this COVID-19 crisis, everybody is at home and not able to get out and buy certain supplies. So I kind of went through my kitchen and my cupboards and found things that I already have in my house that I might be able to make some rhythm instruments out of. And my advice is for you at home, keep it simple, okay, and keep it safe. Keep it simple and safe, okay? So we don't want to be using anything sharp or anything that could break for your instruments. Now, one of the first things that you want to find are some dried beans and maybe some rice, because what you're going to use that for is to make your shakers or anything that can shake, right? You're thinking of maracas, you're thinking of shaker eggs, things like that. Even an ocean drum kind of effect, right? So what I did, I took some coffee beans that I had and I put them inside this water bottle. And it works as a shaker right here. Another thing that I found were these little tiny Tupperware containers. Bring it a little bit closer so you can see. And I put some rice in there. It's a little bit quieter kind of a shake. And I even found a smaller one. So you can use these as shakers too. It's very kind of a quiet shaking sound right there. Okay, so there's your idea for your shakers. Try to find different sized canisters. You can use a water bottle, like I did here. There's different kinds of water bottles. Keep it safe. Don't choose anything that's glass. You don't want anything that's going to break, okay? Now, the second thing that you're going to need is something maybe to make a drum out of. So try to find different kinds of Tupperware containers. What do you have in the house already that's a Tupperware? I say Tupperware because I want you to use plastic. I don't want you to use anything glass or anything heavy metal, you know, that you might drop on your foot or something like that. So I found some small Tupperware containers like this, and I found some small Tupperware containers like this, okay? And what you can do is take a couple of pencils that have erasers on them, and you can use this as a drum. Okay, you can use two hands, you can use one hand. This kind of Tupperware container has two different capacities here for it, so you can make two different sounds. Almost like a bongo. That's kind of what I was thinking when I found this. Okay, now, if you don't have any Tupperware containers, like I said, I searched high and low for anything that I had in my house, pretending like you, that I couldn't really go anywhere and buy anything maybe, and I found an old bread tin. Okay, this can work as a drum too. Steel drum. Okay, so there you go. I even grabbed some measuring cups. You can use a measuring cup on your body, like this. We're getting creative here. We have to be creative in times like this. Okay? Now, these are your regular rhythm sticks. I just wanted to show you what they look like. I don't know if anybody has these at home, but this is what I usually use with my students when I'm doing rhythmic exercises. I use rhythm sticks like this. Just thought I'd show them to you so you know what they look like. As I said, we're getting creative. I found a basket. You might have some baskets laying around the house, and we're thinking simple and safe, remember. And I found a small little egg beater. You might have a bigger one. And almost like a guiro. Okay, so what you're thinking about maybe is who's going to play what instrument. Okay, so you might give somebody, you know, the basket to play. You might give somebody else the bread tin or the steel drum. You might give somebody else the bongos, okay? You name your instruments whatever you want to name them. Okay, you don't have to call them by their instrument name. You can make something up. Okay, find your beans, find your rice, put them in a container. Okay, now what I've also done is I compiled a list on the GCSD Music Therapy YouTube channel, and I compiled a list under the playlist drumming, just because I was thinking rhythmic, and I included a bunch of songs that are just instrumental that you can play along to with your instruments that you find in your house and that you make. Okay, so why don't you give that a try? And this is a fun thing to do with different people in your house. You know, you can have one person go find some drums, another person go find something we can make shakers out of. Okay, one of the last things I'm going to show you is if you have a box and if you have rubber bands. Again, make sure it's a safe. It's safe. Just make sure it's safe. I don't want anybody, you know, throwing rubber bands at each other. But this could be any kind of stringed instrument that you want, if you want to go that far. Okay, so there's another one. Now, last, I want you to keep it simple and keep it safe. Okay, go through your kitchen just like I did and see what you can find. Create your instruments and then find your recording on the playlist drumming, and have a ball, have some fun. Okay, and get creative.